We've talked a lot about how much damage these recent storms, including Irma, caused to the dunes in our beach area. But now experts say the storms have wiped out almost all the remaining sea turtle nests. Our Juliet Dreyer is live at Neptune Beach to tell us just how many of these nests washed away in the storms.
Hey, Jeannie, yeah, I mean, this nest here behind me is one of the few remaining before Hurricane Irma. You saw them all over the place, and now this is one of the few that I've seen here on the beach. But when Irma and the storms that followed wiped out most of these spikes, they unfortunately washed out the sea turtle nests along with them.
The turtles usually nest in the area in front of this area.
Michael Shirley with the Guantanamo Matanzas Research Reserve shows me what was once the ideal nesting place for sea turtles.
This is the foredune habitat.
The foredunes, the area before the large primary dunes, were wiped out during Hurricane Irma.
At the time of the hurricane, we had 43 nests spread out in an 8-mile stretch.
42 of those 43 nests washed away. Shirley suspects the one remaining was inundated with water, so it's likely lost as well.
They had been placed, as the other nests, nice, high and dry up in the dune. It was just something like a hurricane with large waves and erosion. They were no match for a hurricane.
The coastline of the reserve serves as an ideal nesting place for turtles, Shirley says. Because of that, they counted 211 total nests this season. All but the remaining 43 had hatched before the hurricane.
On the bright side, 80% of the nests had hatched, so 80% of the turtles did manage to make it to the ocean.
Just north on the coastline, a representative for Beach's Sea Turtle Patrol says they saw a similar situation in Jacksonville, Neptune, and Atlantic beaches. There, all but 15 of 61 turtle nests had hatched before Irma hit. But of the 15 that remained, they believe 13 are gone.
Any place you walk, you can start seeing the green vegetation starting to come up.
Back down at the reserve, Shirley says the beach is already starting to recover naturally, as it did after Hurricane Matthew.
So as the foredunes grow, the area in front of it will grow and become habitat for next year's turtles.
And as long as the beach does recover in the coming months, Shirley says the prognosis for sea turtles looks good.
We're going to be fine here. There's enough habitat that the turtles are going to be coming back, that come back to this beach, and we have nesting habitat here.
Now, in comparison to Hurricane Matthew, both Shirley with the reserve and the Beach's Sea Turtle Patrol say that since Matthew hit later in the nesting season, fewer nests were lost. Reporting live in Neptune Beach, Juliet Dreyer, First Coast News on your side.